Did I just whiff? I fucking whiffed my shackle grenade. That's the sad. I mean, it didn't matter. I'll be real, dude. It did not matter. Thank you, Sinancia. Oh my god, the sword's fucking nuts. 861 on a light. Excuse me? Hello everyone, my name is Utasa from Stronghold Central, and today I have a solo flawless Kell's Fall on ultimate difficulty. Almost said Grandmaster, but that's not a thing anymore. Anyway, this was recorded back during Festival of the Lost, back when that event first came around, and honestly, it was a really good run. I'm upset I didn't upload it. If you want a full breakdown of the build and the choices that I have made and why I've made them, stick around to the end of the video. But enjoy your time. I did Master Wrathel yesterday, which was really fun. Like in Warlord's Ruin dungeon. I kind of want to try doing solo Flawless Master, but I think I'm gonna do the regular solo Flawless dungeon first before I do any sort of like Master dungeon, you know? But part of me wants to just upload encounters, like Master Dungeon encounters, because like the idea of doing it all in one beautiful run is appealing. But at the same time, the video is going to be like an hour and a half long, and I don't think a lot of people are going to watch the whole thing. Also, damn, I love your hat, buddy. Looks fantastic. Good job. The healing is nice. I mean, yeah, I can imagine. I mean, that's why I like Bushido. Bushido is just free healing on bows and like after you reload. It's just free healing. Why not? I'd love another DR 2-piece though. That is something I want, because Stronghold already gives me a fuck ton of healing, and so does like Banner of War and stuff, so. Alright, now I have no excuses, because I'm on like an actual meta Stronghold build. Like, I have no excuses whatsoever if I lose this. I will be a laughing stock. I'm not playing my best today, and I have no excuses besides the fact that I'm just dumb. But, you know. Oh my god, I missed one like a goddamn fool. But y'all see that damage, though? Like, Sinancia is nuts. Like, look at this. I'm in like 500 hit heavy, like, light attacks, which is just ridiculous. Give me that tangle, please. Thank you. I don't even need the stun you, but I'm gonna do it anyway, just for the ammo. Thank you. Hey, Fire Smoke, how you doing, buddy? Hope you're doing well. Don't get me away from that fucking monstrosity. Yeah, 516. Look at that! She's already fucking dead! Sinancia's crazy! What a good fucking sword. Sinancia's so crazy. I need to make a video on this sword eventually. Like, next time it comes around, I'll make a video on it. But Surrounded is 41.5% on swords, right? Fucking Temporal Blast does more damage than Enhanced Impact, just to give you some frame of reference. That is even more damage. And then you have Tenacity, which is 10% more damage. And then, and this only works on champions, but you have Cauterized Darkness, which is 30% more damage. So it's like, what the fuck? The sword is crazy. It's definitely my favorite sword, and I don't think I'm alone in that. And then, of course, on Strand, you have Shackle Grenade, and you have Severing Strike, whatever this thing is called. Frenzied Blade? I think it's called Frenzied Blade. Let me make sure. Yeah, Frenzied Blade. You have Frenzied Blade. So you have easy access to Suspend and Sever, which are both darkness debuffs. So you can very easily stun a champion, throw your freaking Shackle Grenade at it, and then all of a sudden you're doing 30% more damage to it. It's like better Weaken, because I think Weaken's only like, what, 15%? And then Tenacity also gives you handling, which makes you able to swap to your sword even faster. Like, I don't get why certain people are talking about Aurora Dawn on Stronghold, when they should really be talking about Sinancia. Because you don't need Flash Counter. You hella don't need Flash Counter. Yeah, unless you're running like Also, Sinancia just recharges instantly with even just one Lucent Blade. It's kind of nuts. Dude, what the fuck? He's dancing. What the hell? Did y'all see that? Homie was like fucking grooving in the wall there. What the hell? That was crazy. Yeah, unless you're running like a tractor or Heart Shadow is only 15%, right? I'm pretty sure. But there's Tractor and there's Hunter Super, whichever one does it, the tether. Activate. Alright, let's actually game now, please. What if I'll be able to get surrounded? Yeah, we have pumpkins. It's fun. The Festival of the Lost stuff is actually pretty cool. I should have turned all those off, though, I think, if I'm not wearing the funny hat. I just don't like it. Like, if it was any other piece of armor, I'd be down, but it's my helmet. Like, come on. I never take this thing off. The Iron Companion helm is my great helm, dude. Like, it's mine. Fellwinters? Fellwinters has weakened? What is Fellwinters again? That's a hunter thing, right? Yeah, Divinity is not really like Void Weaken, though. I was thinking of Void Weaken. Bonk. Goodbye, Mr. Grimm. I'm gonna try to conserve some ammo as best I can, because that's been like our biggest issue on this boss. I think what people don't understand about Mercury A is that you don't have to charge it all the way. You really don't. You can just, like a half charge is about as much damage as a precision bow. So, like, yeah, you don't get the perfect draw, but the fact that this thing has attrition orbs means you really don't need it. Bonk. Bonk. And goodbye. Thank you for the Revenant Empowerment. I appreciate it. Oh yeah, I was about to say, I'm pretty sure you can open that with a sword. Did I just whiff? I fucking whiffed my shackle grenade. That's the set. I mean, it didn't matter. I'll be real, dude. That shit did not matter. Thank you, Sinancia. Oh my god, the sword's fucking nuts. 861 on a fucking light. Excuse me? Excuse me? Are you positive? Because I forgot you mentioned you were also getting the 10% from Banner of War as well. 750, and dude, this weapon is obscene. I love Sinancia. Oh my god. Good luck trying to get me to use any other weapon in, like, actually, like, difficult content. Do the slam, please. Thank you. Oh my god, wayframe moment. Just let me over there. Dude, I'm embarrassed. This is why I don't usually stream these attempts. I just like put on a fucking YouTube video and just chill. Yeah, see, look how little damage I'm taking. Like, he's stomping me and I don't even have Resto 2 on, but I just don't give a shit. Here's when my fucking homie Lord of Wolves comes out. You look at the ammo progress. That was 3 kills. I'm already almost at a bar. No, fuck you. I thought I heard enemies behind me. I guess not. Weird. Bonk, 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 bonk. Alright, where the hell are the enemies? There's one. Cauterized Darkness on Lord of Wolves moment? Oh shit, he's not dead. It's fine. Now he's dead. We're good. We're fine. We have more ammo now. I know you're not supposed to ADS with the Little Wolves, but I keep thinking that I'm gonna hit the fucking immune threshold. You know what I'm talking about? Where it just does no damage whatsoever. I remember somebody getting mad at me during like a raid or dungeon or something for ADSing with the Little Wolves when the boss was like too far away to not ADS. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll do 0 damage instead. Because ammo wasn't really a concern. So I was like, okay, fine, I'll stop ADSing, and then I just kept hitting immune. I think it was in a Discord stream though, not in a live stream. My biggest like complaint though was when somebody fucking told me that heavy attacks didn't like trigger Stronghold's restoration. Basically I had 100 perfect guard stacks, and I used the wave frame to like just barely hit an enemy from like way far away. And they're like, that doesn't work. And then I got the resto too, and I was like, dude, are you kidding me? My name is Stronghold Central, and you're trying to tell me that how Stronghold works? I promise you I know the most about this exotic than anyone else. I've got 1,500 hours in it. I need to make a video on Stronghold secrets. That'd be really fun. I just need to make more content in general. It's really just hard for me to get the motivation to do it, you know? Honestly, I should be looking at new subs instead of like the view count on videos, because when I saw that I got like 30 new subs from that one video, it actually did make me feel a lot better. It would be a sick video, because a lot of people don't even know about the Warlock Rift interaction. If you don't know, you can get instant 100 perfect guard stacks if you stand in the Warlock Healing Rift. Why? No idea. It has something to do with like it has something to do with the like rift being negative damage or something. Like it deals negative damage to you, so you gain healing. It's something really weird like that. It's like a source of healing that isn't restoration or cure. So it just interacts really weird with your Stronghold. Or like they've coded it in a really weird way. I don't think we've ever gotten to this part, so this will be fun. Oh, I'm stupid. There we go. Now we have to worry about refracting, though, which is going to be kind of spooky. Though I think we can survive for a bit, because refracting just makes you take damage. We have Banner of War and Resto, too, so I think we'll be able to survive for a little bit. He placed down 2 of them? Are you kidding me, dude? That is fucked up. I didn't expect 2 of them. Alright, cool. We don't care about the champions because we don't need res tokens anyway, so... Get the strain vid out? Is that what you're starting to say? Because I will at some point. I mean, if this is the run, you know, this is the farthest we've ever gotten. Let me check the spawn over here first before I go. Nope. I don't think there's a spawn over there, right? I don't think so. I hate how the shield interacts with the sword. I should not have put on shield. That's like the thing I regret the most. I forgot that it can block the fucking sword hit. Which is fucked up. Pop. Well, thanks for the hat, dumbass. Appreciate it. That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to get the hat. Hello? There we go. Much better. That's 2 of the braziers. Just need the last one. It's over here, I think. Nope, it's down here. Thank you. Alright, cool. So we're good then. A door opens elsewhere. Exactly, yeah. But I also want to make stuff that people enjoy watching, you know? That's the big thing. That's why I kind of, like, worry about difficulty so much. Because, like, I wasn't sure what the standard difficulty was, and I didn't want to upload, like, -30 stuff, and then people go, like, oh, this is just -30. This is easy. You know, you should do -40, -50. So it kind of just made me freeze. But since they standardized it, now it's a lot easier to just be like, okay, I'm just going to do -30. Especially with the Conquest having those modifiers like Pressure Cooker and Heavy Ammo Famine. I ain't doing the Conquest solo. That's going to be hell. And it's just not going to be fun. Like, I'm going to have to run like Vexcalibur or something I can't even run Excalibur because of avant-garde. Never mind. I can't even run Excalibur. I was gonna say like I should run Excalibur to save ammo on my sword for Stronghold, but no, I can't even do that because it's not featured. I can't believe they haven't said anything about featured gear yet. That blows me away. Okay, I need you dead. I ain't dealing with that. I should also do this so I can save ammo for the next fight. Because the next one's going to be the hardest fight, I betcha. Oh, come on. Let's go. We're good. If he had placed down that the invincibility shrine a little bit too... Or totem, whatever you want to call it. A little bit too... a little bit sooner, I would have definitely been dead there. 100%. Y'all despawn? Thank you. Yeah, you don't get a banner for this next fight, which is really upsetting. Yeah, the tricky trickster, exactly. Yeah, all I need to do is wake up. We're getting far into it now. And God, I love the cowboy hat. I hate how it clips through the helmet, but you know what? It's a pretty cool hat. I don't know what I'm going to do with like the actual footage though, because like my face cam's in it and I'm talking a lot. Of course I can mute my mic for the video itself, but like, should I just... Like, the face cam is going to be in the video, and that seems weird to me. You know? Give me my ammo, thank you. Lord of Wolves for an ammo gen is so fucking nice. Like, goddamn. There we go. Oh god, get me the fuck out of here. Oh my god, stop! Stop with the fucking mines! The fact those things go through Stronghold is obscenely fucked up. Oh my god, please stop. Stop doing this. Put a new face cam on top of it. Honestly, that's a really good idea. Damn, I didn't even think about that. I'm stupid. Okay. I can't believe me and Lord of Wolves have finally, like, reconciled. So I used to hate this weapon, because it made it so you didn't use swords on any bosses whatsoever, because it was so powerful. Like, even Crota, it was, like, better to use Lord of Wolves on back in Heresy before it got nerfed. Oh my god, it doesn't even one-shot. That's crazy. Bonk. I want these fuckers dead. You ever seen a Titan fly like this one? I mean, she's already so hurt. I could probably just kill her, actually. I think it'd be fine. Yeah, I mean, look how much damage Sinancia does. Like, holy fuck, dude. Like, holy fuck, this sword is insane. Like, what? Like, what the fuck? That did so much damage. These don't scale, by the way. This is still scaled for 3 players. Bungie, what are you doing? You're making the game too easy. Hit me. Thank you. Already dead. Like fucking... I even use a single ammo brick for that. That's insane. Like, insanity. I should put on like the solar swap in my arms, actually. I should do that. Because I can swap between the 2 weapons faster. Oh god, ow. Anybody know how this works, by the way? Do I have to kill a certain amount of enemies before the portal opens, or is it just time-gated? I just legit just don't know. I guess it's based on of enemies. Oh, it's time-gated? Okay. Thank you. Imagine if I died there. Imagine if I didn't get there in time. Holy shit. Oh my god, he's just dead! Holy shit, that's obscene. Goodbye. I love this fucking sword. Why did Bungie give this to me? Like, oh my god. I don't think I've surrounded up, unfortunately. I need these enemies to get close. There we go. They're surrounded. Look at the damage. No, how dare you? That's halfway. That's a two-phase. That's a clean two-phase. Hell yeah, dude. Clean as fuck two-phase. There you go. That's how you open it. Okay, I remember now. You have to open it with the fucking sword. Or with the jumping attack. Don't you freeze me. How dare you? You know who I am? I don't. Thank you, Iron Lord's Vigor. Hell yeah. Need some kills with 100 ammo. I'm frozen. I'm frozen again. I'm frozen again. Excuse me? Holy shit, that scared the fuck out of me. Oh god, let me run. Go, 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 go. Oh my god, could you fucking imagine if I just got frozen over and over again and died there? I'd be so sad. That would have been humiliating. That's 4. Another 6 over here. Or another 3 over here, I mean. Let me get my 16 seconds real quick. Nice. And now you're dead. Give me it surrounded. Yeah, look at that! And this is without any positive buffs. I could have put on full throttle and fucking full... I could put on full throttle and heavyweight. And I could even put on like a solar surge if I was on a certain activity. Dude, imagine if those fucking orbs killed me. We fucking did it. Let's go. 2 drops for all that. I mean, it's not terrible, though, at least. It's got draw time masterwork. That's neat. Yo, Paragon? With health, unfortunately? That was a lot of fun, though. Hell yeah, we fucking did it. So that's one video done, I guess. I have the footage for one. That was awesome. Hey, there you go. Solo flawless kills fall. I guess I'll show the build off so I can talk about it in the video. Though I should put this to like the swap though. Solar dexterity makes a lot more sense for this build. And then it's just this. That was fucking sweet. I am recording, right? Yes, I am. Okay, good. That would have been really upsetting if I lost that. Hello, and welcome to the build breakdown. So, Mercury A is our kinetic weapon of choice. I absolutely love the Attrition Orb's kinetic tremors roll, because you can do this, which will then spawn an orb. That all those kinetic tremors also inherit the anti-barrier bow from the artifact, which is fantastic. Now, that's just another way that we can generate orbs, and this build is reliant on a lot of orbs. It's not really reliant. The orbs are a very huge bonus for us. So, kinetic tremors for anti-barrier. I also just really like Mercury in general. It's a very, very fun weapon. And then we have Load of Wolves. This is just for an absurd amount of DPS whenever we get close. And what's kind of neat about Load of Wolves on Stronghold, let me show you real quick. If I shoot that. If I just get, like, 5 seconds, I can then swap. Shoot the entire mag, and then I'm back to my sword before I run out of restoration. So there we go again. I can shoot the whole mag. And restoration's done, I'm back to my sword. Which is a very consistent and very safe way of pumping out all of the Lord of Wolves ammo. Which is just really, really nice. So I like Lord of Wolves a lot on this build. It also has 100 ammo gen. You can't see because of my face being in the way. But this thing has 100 ammo gen, which is just ridiculous. So if you're ever actually running low on sword ammo, just swap to your Lord of Wolves, get like 3 kills, and you have a brick. It's kind of ridiculous. And then the star of the show, this is my Sinancia roll. I love this sword. It's kind of insane right now. I'm running Hungry Edge. I talked about this in the Sinancia video, but Hungry Edge will give you 21 to 22 ammo per brick, or Jagged Edge will give you only 19 and just 19, nothing else. I like Hungry Edge a lot because you're only missing out on 2 impact, and 4 impact, sorry, And if you don't know, each point of impact is 0.5% damage. So I'm going to give up 2% damage for 3 more ammo bricks, or 3 more ammo per brick. I'm kind of fine with that. That's if you have a scavenger and a large ammo brick, by the way. That is what the numbers are based off of. But yeah, I prefer more ammo versus more damage, especially when it's 2%. Like, come on, I don't really care about that. Swordmaster's Gut's the only thing that affects Stronghold. Stronghold gives you maximum guard resistance and guard endurance, so charge rate is the only thing we really care about, and Swordmaster's increases charge rate. Attrition Orbs is fantastic because it was recently buffed on swords, and now it procs every 5 hits. So, if I do this, for example, you will see that I am generating an orb every 2 light, 1 heavy combo, which is very important because it lets us keep up Woven Mail through our subclass, and also the Smoke Jumper Ride Together, Die Together. What's really interesting about the Smoke Jumper Ride Together, Die Together, by the way, if you check my buffs on the right, on the left side, you'll see my... Actually, let me get rid of these real quick so you can see the buff. If I get rid of my solo weapon boost. So check this out. You see Ride Together, Die Together, and how it never goes away? So Ride Together, Die Together is a 45% increase to DR for the first second that you have it. The second is 30%, and the third second is 15%. So you constantly have the Woven Mail, because you're picking up an orb, and you constantly have at least 15% DR from Ride Together, Die Together. Plus you're in close proximity, so your chest mod, and the 40% DR from just, the passive DR. Actually, no, 30% passive DR. Plus the artifact U-Gear bonus DR. It's kind of ridiculous. It's a lot of DR. Trust me. I can pull out the DR calculator and show you, but it is kind of a lot of DR. Let's see. There we go. Damage resist calculator. I'm just going to go ahead and grab this real quick. I will cut this out of the video. Let me show you. Damage resist calculator. If we go to the damage resist calculator, if we put on the PvE DR, if we put on a chest resist ×1, let's see, can y'all see this? Sure, y'all can see it. Yes, y'all can. Okay, cool. I don't believe that Kaio has added Ride Together, Die Together. They might have. I'm not seeing it, but we can put on Woven Mail, and then if we want to, we can just put on resist ×3 for Ride Together, Die Together. It's not the perfect example, but you can kind of see what I'm talking about here. So we have 80.37% DR, unless I'm forgetting something, for the first second that we have it. And then for the second, we'll just do the 25%. We have 75% DR. And then for the third second, we have 70% DR. So basically 80% DR, 75% DR, 70% DR. Just constantly. It's fantastic. You saw in the Kell's Fall video, or in the Kell's Fall that I just did, that the boss was stamping and trying to knock me off of it, and I just didn't care because I had so much damage reduction. Plus, I'm also generating super because I'm generating orbs. Surrounded is just 40.5% more damage. It's ridiculous. Surrounded is insane. And then Tenacity is 10% more damage. And Temporal Blast is I believe 7% more damage, something like that. It is more than Adept Impact, so you have that going for you. It's just ridiculously good. Tenacity is busted. It's fantastic. So then we have our mods. I always do 3 heavy ammo finder whenever I have attrition orbs on my sword because I don't need orb generation. I don't need a siphon mod because I have attrition orbs. In the gauntlets, there's not really that many good things to put in here, so I just put in solar dexterity and solar loaders because it lets us reload our load of wolves and lets us swap to our sword and our shotgun faster, which is very nice. I run 1 Lucent Blades. This will get you up to 90 charge rate with Synancia, which just lets you do this. Almost immediately you can go back in the block. It's kind of insane how fast you can go back in the block after a heavy attack. In the boots, I have a Solar Scavenger. I always have a Scavenger for whatever sword I'm using because this increases the amount of bricks you pick up. I believe it's 14 without and 22 with, so it's just 8 more bricks per, which is fantastic. And then Solo Weapon Surges because we're running solo weapons, obviously. In the Bushido Mark, I have a Time Dilation, a Proximity Ward, and a Powerful Attraction. Honestly, the mark doesn't really matter. If you want to run Reaper, if you want to run Special Finisher, you can definitely go ahead and do that. You're going to generate so many orbs. Special Finisher actually is very, very strong because you're just going to have orbs constantly. So if you want to switch this out for Special Finisher, which I actually might do, you are well able to. In our subclass, we have Thread of Warding, Thread of Generation, Thread of Transmutation, and Thread of Continuity. Thread of Warding is for the Woven Mail for 5 seconds. Generation is just for more shock grenades, which is how we're going to stun unstops. Thread of Transmutation just gives us more Woven Mail, which gives us more Tangles, which gives us more Woven Mail into the fray. So these two kind of feed into each other. And then we have Thread of Continuity just to keep enemies suspended more often, which we'll talk more about why we want that in a moment. Banner of War is absurd on Stronghold. Banner of War plus Stronghold means you're basically never going to die because you have a ton of chunk healing and you even have 10% more sword damage, which is the cherry on top. I always run Catapult Lift because it lets you sword fly. If you don't know what sword flying is, it's where you do this. It's just really nice. And eventually I'm going to make a whole video on sword flying because you can do a lot of really cool stuff with it, especially with Lion Ramparts. But that is the subclass. For our For our armor sets, we have 2-piece Smoke Jumper, which I just went over, and then we have a Bushido, which is just more healing. It's just nice. Eventually, they might add another DR armor, which I might take up, or like a sword-based armor that's not Bushido. But for now, just running 2-piece Bushido and 2-piece Smoke Jumper. For our stats, honestly, just go Gunner. You want 100 Grenade, as much Super as you can get, and 200 Weapons, and you need 200 Weapons because it's 10% more sword damage. And you get large ammo bricks. Large ammo bricks are an absolute ton of sword ammo. It's like 1.5 or something like that for a large ammo brick. It's really, really nice. I just like having the extra ammo because as you saw during the Kell's Fall run, I basically swapped off Sinancia like 4 times because I was running out of ammo. Actually, I don't think that's true. I think I was never really low on ammo with Sinancia because of the large ammo bricks and the scavenger and running Hungry Edge. I was completely fine. In our artifact, which is the last part of it, we have Anti-Barrier Bow, Overload Sword, Diviner's Discount, Light Forged Lead. This one doesn't really matter much. It's just for the Mercury A. Refresh Threads and Elemental Coalescence, just so whenever we pick up a Tangle. 1, we make Tangles more often. And 2, when we pick up those Tangles, which again, Tangles give us Woven Mail, we are going to get ability cooldown, which is really nice. Fever and Chill gives us Radiant. If we get a bunch of kills, that's just more damage, which is quite nice. Cauterized Darkness is fucking insane. I love this thing to death. So, when we suspend an enemy with our Shock Grenade, or if we sever with our Frenzied Blade, we are going to get 30% more damage on our Sinancia against everything that's not a boss. Meaning that a lot of champions, you can just throw a Grapple Grenade, do a heavy attack, and they're dead. It's kind of ridiculous. Cauterized Darkness is insane, and a big reason why I highly recommend Sinancia over Aurora Dawn for this season, because Sinancia does an absurd amount of damage. Like, yeah, Aurora Dawn has Flash Counter Cold Steel, which is very strong and very safe, but you're missing out on the 10% from Tenacity, you're missing out on the 40% from Surrounded, and you're missing out on Cauterized Darkness. So you're missing out on 10% damage, 40% damage, and 30% damage. That's a lot of damage to miss out on just for Flash Counter. Like, come on. This point doesn't really matter. I just went with Radiant Shrapnel, because why the heck not? You can put this in Elemental Daze if you want to, but I have no issue killing champions whatsoever. And then Iron Lord's Vigor, which this is about 10 to 15% more DR, so I guess you could even add that into the DR calculation that we just did. By the way, the DR calculator is in the description down below. Check it out. Thank you, Kyle, for making it. It's been awesome. But yeah, Iron Lord's Vigor is just more ammo and more DR. What's not to love? Yeah, that's it. I tried to get through that pretty quickly. Stronghold builds aren't the most complicated thing, but I do like explaining them in detail because I find it very interesting. I love Stronghold. I'm going to have a lot more videos in the future. If you enjoy that kind of stuff, if you enjoy swords and Stronghold and just good vibes, I don't know, then subscribe and make sure to check out the Discord down below. And that run was streamed on Twitch. So if you want to check that out, definitely follow me over there. Every link is down below. Y'all have a good one. Goodbye. See you in Renegades with that fucking lightsaber. I cannot wait.